Okay, you can pause and read through this word problem in case you haven't had a chance to yet. And then I think I've got Newton's explanation down here too, but trying to break it down a little less mathy terms here. Relative risk is the probability that an event's going to happen, within a stated group of people. Divide by the probability that that same event happens outside of that group of people. So the event in question here is the risk of being afraid of flying, and then the group of people is the group of people that are afraid of heights. So what we want to do is calculate the probability. I'm going to just use P for probability. The probability of people who are afraid of heights are also afraid of flying. Okay. And we're going to divide that probability by the probability of people who are afraid of heights, who are not afraid of heights and are also afraid of flying. In other words, this is like, you might have seen this in the course. Let's say F is being afraid of flights and H is being afraid of heights. This is the probability of being afraid of flights given that a person is afraid of heights. Okay, and then down here, this event down here is the probability of being afraid of flights given that somebody is not afraid of heights. And so to do that with a contingency table, this conditional probability means you just look to this column, afraid of heights, not afraid of heights. 76 out of 158 people that are afraid of heights were also afraid of flying. That's this top probability up here. And then we need to divide that by, there were 33 people that were afraid of flights out of a total of 403 people that were not afraid of heights. Okay, and so I think from there it's pretty straightforward. You can just pull out a calculator. Just do it carefully, right? Because you got fractions stacked on top of fractions. So there's our first fraction. Actually, doing the second fraction is easier. So first fraction divided by the second fraction gives us 5.87, which as a percentage is 587% roughly. Okay, but 5.87 is, they just asked for the relative risk. They didn't ask for it as a percentage. So yeah, the trickiest part is definitely figuring out which numbers are supposed to go here. But if you've seen the conditional probability formula before, hopefully that makes things a little bit more clear seeing that notation. But again, the idea of a relative risk, the probability that your event happens within some certain group of your subjects, divided by the probability of that same event happening outside of your group of subjects. That's relative risk.